Sam Snoop Show, nothing's the truth. So turn it up, turn me loose. Sam Snoop Show, nothing's the truth. Burn it up, turn me loose. Sam Snoop Show, nothing's the truth. So turn it up, turn me loose. Sam Snoop Show, nothing got the juice. Burn it up. To the show, man, we ripping it up. 93.1, steady giving it up. It's the Sam Snoop Show, hey, we digging it up. Playing old school, new school, mixing it up.
Hey, what's up to everybody? And how you doing today? Relationship Hour. Welcome to the show. It's going to get real crazy today. Let me know what part of the country you're checking in from. Love to say hello to you. Danita Davis, how are you? Danetta, that's Danetta. What's up, Danetta? What's up, Mama? What's going on? Share the video, too, and get your friends thoughts and take on today's work-wife conversation. Is there such thing as a work wife or work husband? Do you find it, do you feel some type of way if your husband calls her the work wife? Yeah.
You know that's out of
Rashada, how you doing? Brandon, how you doing? So let's chime on in. What you got over there, Kenya? What? Let's see if we can help this person out.
Okay.
Chicago, what's up, Tamika? How you doing? Share this video to everybody in Chicago. Tell them Sam Silk said what's up.
Dear Sam, help. I can't stand my husband's work wife. My husband works in a business office, and his personal assistant is a female. Yeah. The office joke is that she is his work wife. Wherever he goes, she goes. Whatever he knows, she knows. He even bounces things of a personal nature off of her from time to time. She's in charge of his work schedule day to day, and that at times spills into his personal life. She even attends off-work Christmas parties, cookouts, etc., etc. She is a very important cog in his business life, but she is also like a paid BFF. Whenever I call the office, go to a function, or she has to call our home to discuss business, we have to interact, and her controlling, bossy disposition drives me nuts. I don't believe they are messing around, but I do think she's a control freak. I have tried talking to my husband about her, and he says that I'm just being insecure, not to mention she's just doing her job. Plus, he even thinks that I'm being immature for making the work wife an issue. Am I wrong for being upset about a woman that has more control than I do over my own husband? Am I wrong for wanting him to scale her back?
First of all, who called her a work wife?
Right.
Who gave her that title?
And who said it in front of the wife?
Yeah, some old mean heifer, some jealous woman at the job. No damn well that's going to piss her off for you to sit up here and say that.
Right. Who would do that? What coworker would say to the real wife, like, hey, yeah, this is his work wife. That's
work wife. Funny. That's not cool. I want to hear from the ladies, man. 888-409-0931. What do you think about this? Is she just insecure? Especially now, she wants the lady to scale back. But if this lady really is keeping him together and he's making money and you don't think they're cheating, maybe you do have a situation, but now you want him to scale her back. Will you be able to? Let me say this. I'm so glad. So it's coming to me now. It's hard for men and women to work together, like husband and wife to work together. That is a very hard task. So are you equipped, the lady who sent this in, to pick up the slack where this woman, his assistant, what is it? His assistant, are you willing to do that work that she does, or do you want to be the wife?
Clearly, no.
You, because you may not be equipped to handle and do that. he may want you to be the wife. And you once you start doing it, you may be like, you know what, this is not for me. Maybe this keeps him functioning. You said it in your letter. This keeps him functioning. Can you imagine if he didn't have a good assistant? If he didn't have a good assistant, now he's sitting up at home trying to do work while you trying to have talk and you want to do this and that. He can't do it because he has to get the work done. When you have people, it sounds like obviously he's a boss. When you're doing work like that, man or woman, you need people who can get the job done. So you need to check your insecurities because I think you really are insecure here. And it's natural. It's natural for you to feel some type of way if this woman's fine as hell, looking good, smelling good, got a nice, she know how to say all the right things and everybody likes her.
You said a nice little what?
She looked good. Now, if she was ugly, I don't think you would have a problem with it.
Yeah, but those are the ones that really,
they
try to throw it out there.
Yeah, they will. They will. I don't look too good, but I know I got some good stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll be real understanding. Mm-hmm.
You wrong for that one. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
And when people get married, man or woman, it is important that you are somewhat closely equally yoked because maybe you can't handle the type of work your husband, the field he's in. You got to know how to play your role in position. You do. You got to play your role in position. Every relationship has a role in position, depending on the dynamics of how the relationship is. You got boss ladies, and they work. They got to go out to dinner with nice looking gentlemen.
Yes.
So is he gonna be insecure because she's out with a guy who's well groomed?
Probably.
You have some might feel that type of way.
Yeah.
But if you know your man or you know your wife, regardless, it's because somebody's going to try to hit on them. And they don't need to come home and tell you every damn day who tried to holler at them. Now, they're insecure if they're doing that. They just trying to piss you off, make you jealous.
Miriam said, okay, first, stop calling her the work wife. She is a colleague. If you make her your equal, your insecurities or dislike for her will just grow. Second, no one has control over another, so get off the power trip. Your husband isn't a pawn in a chess game. He is a businessman. Most successful businessmen have long work hours. What you can do is be supportive, find romantic ways to engage him at work at times and that don't conflict with his meetings. Keep yourself, if not already done so, sexy and available as possible for him to try to incorporate both your needs and wants. You have his heart and his hand. Don't make the mistake of playing into your insecurities. You already said you don't believe they are messing around, so keep faith in him. Now, in your defense, your husband should draw a line in his business hours so that they don't interrupt or spill over into your personal family time. Christmas parties and cookouts are often normal times that colleagues get together. Your time to look stunning at your for your husband's colleagues and all that, whatever.
But the Christmas party, this ain't the office Christmas party. This is personal Christmas parties at the house.
But I mean, when you work with somebody every day, it's kind of difficult to have stuff going on. I mean, unless you don't like the person. You just
There's some people at your job, you don't want to come to your house.
Right.
And you don't want to go to their house.
Right.
And see your ass at work, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But what you ought to do is go up in there and be a stress reliever one day to your husband. Go up to the job and be a stress reliever. Give him a stress reliever. And if you saw that insecure, let the assistant hear you break them off.
Oh.
You go up to say.
That's petty, though.
No,
that's just
no,
too
it's
much.
not. No, it's not.
I'm not about to compete with another woman.
But she's insecure.
Well, that's
you're insecure, so you go do what insecure people do. But on the real though, go up there and give your husband a stress relief. He really will appreciate that.
A stress reliever.
No, because what happens is, can I be real? What happens is, let me have some fun. Can I have some fun?
Of course.
Why don't you be the girlfriend that comes up to the office and go up in there and bring him lunch one day or something?
Well, that's nice. How about just make friends with her? Make friends with the personal assistant. I mean, she might have a problem with their relationship because she feels that she's not in the loop.
With every damn thing.
Yeah, she wants to be in the loop. Yeah. So
I didn't know nothing about that. But yeah. Rochelle sure the hell did know.
Exactly.
I didn't know that you sent your mama some flowers.
But she did.
But yeah, she sent them.
Right.
She sent your mama some flowers. But if you would have sent the flowers your damn self and remember certain stuff that your husband liked, then the assistant would have never had to send them. See, what happens is sometimes the people you work with have more of the ear than your significant other does because you're not paying attention to what you need to pay attention to. Pay attention to detail. What else folks talking about?
Tiffany said, I say don't make a problem when there isn't any. Mm-hmm. You already said in the post that you don't think there's nothing going on with them. What's the problem? You already answered your own question.
Yeah.
And she said she's thinking too much.
Mm-hmm.
And Sydney said, let's work for you, honey. Let her handle her business and the job she's paid to do and get a life of your own. Focus on your own career aspirations instead of acting immature about that type of nonsense.
888-409-0931, 888-409-0931. The number is right there on the post. You can call in on the Sam Silk Show. Give your non-biased opinion on this conversation. Now, where does the term work wife come from?
Because you have a relationship, it's different than a intimate relationship, though. You know, you still have to have some type of rapport with the person that you're working with. You have to keep schedules straight. You have to make sure that things are running smoothly at work. I don't even know how you would scale that back effectively unless what she's getting. I mean, should she just get paid to do less work?
Yeah, she wanted to scale back.
Yeah, but scale back where?
Work husbands. Why do y'all feel comfortable with saying that? Hello? Does anybody on here call somebody your work husband or work wife? I know you don't do it at home. I know they don't do it at home.
I know I wouldn't dare go home like, oh yeah, this is my work husband. No.
Yeah. The hell you mean your work husband?
Right.
Talking about your damn work husband. What y'all working on?
Yeah.
What the hell you mean?
Right. I don't know. I don't think that's a term that should be used.
Yeah, and then the mind starts wondering, guys. Your mind will play tricks on you.
Absolutely.
Let me tell y'all something, not to get too spiritual, but the enemy, if you let him, he's always trying to get your mind. If you let him get in there, he gonna get it. One little thing, you think it's something going on, and it's not. So you got to be careful with that, because the enemy will play tricks on you. You got to find some business, too. What else folk talking about?
Sinalyn, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I'm sorry. Work wife needs to be put in her place. Be professional and respectful to your boss's wife. Whoever owns the company needs to shut that down as well. If that affects someone else in the office, it can become an HR issue. They talking about whole HR issues.
Look at y'all.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Tiffany said, ugly, pretty ain't got no face, so miss me with that.
What she say? Pretty ain't got no face.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's still what it is, though. She's jealous with their relationship, and that woman, if the woman was unattractive.
So maybe he shouldn't invite her to functions, maybe because it's spilling over.
Yeah, maybe he needs to say, you know what, my wife feels, to himself, not to her.
Right.
Don't you do that one. My wife feels uncomfortable about this woman. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale back on her coming around personal house functions. And I scale back from people on the job coming to the house. But if Reggie and them is used to coming over, now all of a sudden you don't let them come to the Memorial Day barbecue where y'all normally have a get together and y'all be out there electric sliding and getting it in, popping fireworks. They gonna be like, man, what happened, bro? I thought we was cool. I'm your work brother.
But that's just insecurity, don't you think? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but if somebody makes your significant other feel uncomfortable who they're friends with, what do you do?
You're just gonna, if you really want her to kind of disappear out of your personal life, all you're really gonna do is push them more into seclusion. You really won't know what's going on because your husband's not gonna tell you. He doesn't want to be arguing with you every day about this woman that he has to deal with in business. So he's not going to tell you. So if you don't make some type of amends in the situation, I would make friends with her. I would, if I felt that there was something there to be seen, then I would make friends with her. I wouldn't be like, well, she can't come around and this and that because that's only going to make it more secret.
But, you might be one of a kind. Most women, okay, y'all don't get along.
I'm not like that. I'm not.
Yeah, we ain't talking about Kenya.
I just can't.
We talking about some women who size each other up.
Well,
Like, what's up with her? I saw how she was looking at you. Well, I could tell she fake. I hear women talking like that. I be laughing. I be like, wow, they really? A woman won't like another woman just for no reason.
they will.
For no reason. I've seen it happen.
But that's causing problems in her own situation. That woman is going home, doing her business, trying to take care of what she has to take care of for work. If something conflicts or something in the personal schedule, you might have to call and say, hey, are you going to be out of town here? Yeah. Can we set up this or that or whatever? I don't think it's anything to be insecure about.
888-409-0931. That's the number. 888-409-0931. She's salty if you just tuning in that her husband is so tight with his work wife. Even folks on the job call them work couple, pretty much. Everything that he does is going to do, she knows. She know him. She got him. She got his back. Where he can be effective in what he's doing.
Dang, can I get an assistant like that? That's pretty
dope. Man.
Wouldn't you want that?
Man.
Why would you want a bad assistant?
Man. Right. Now he or she's upset because something didn't get done right. Come on, people, talk to me.
Veronica said, work spouses ain't nothing but the trick of the enemy. It is said that these relationships can mirror a real marriage.
Yeah.
And she said, if you're married, you shouldn't allow work spouse to come out of your mouth.
At all.
I agree.
At all.
Steve, what does Steve have to say today? Let's see. Steve said, sounds like she has too much time on her hands. She needs to get a job, hobby, or just get a life in general and stop spending time thinking about hypothetical situations.
Enemy.
She already said she doesn't think anything is going on, so why worry about it?
Yeah. 888-409-0931, Sam Suk Show. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Okay. So, if the husband doesn't own a strip club or manage an adult film production company, it's probably okay. It's probably cool.
So, would you be okay with your old lady calling somebody her work husband?
I'll deal with old ladies. I try to keep them under 35.
Negro, you know what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about.
But now I don't like the term, man. I'm with Kenya. I don't like the term. The term would have to go, and then I could work my way backward from there. But if she feels like she's being bossy and controlling when she's making commentary or asking questions and connecting the stuff in their personal life, then that's she needs to squash that. That ain't cool at all. That ain't cool. But if she hot, don't get a dude no trouble. Is the personal assistant hot?
Yeah, she look good, man. That's added fuel.
Leave that dude alone, man.
Yeah, don't no woman want. Listen, tell me if I'm wrong, ladies. Y'all listening, watching. Don't no woman want no fine woman working 100% close to her man and got his every move and got him down pat. Can y'all ego let y'all deal with that?
Nope.
And her paycheck isn't coming out of his actual pocket; it's coming out of the company pocket.
Yeah.
Leave that dude alone.
Yeah.
I'm with you, bruh. Keep her.
All right, man. Sam Silk Show.
I want to make a comment.
Please.
About the work wife.
Yes.
We don't play that.
Yeah, you don't play that?
No.
Yeah.
That need to be scaled back.
Uh-huh.
How would you scale it back?
Not call her work wife.
Well, she didn't say that he called her his work wife. She said that was the joke around the office.
Well, I've heard of that in my office. But
And in your office, what they be talking about?
Well, it really would. That's just what they would label it, work wife.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be anything going on. But I don't play that.
You don't play that, huh?
No.
Yeah.
No, it's only one work wife, one home wife.
Yeah.
All of it is all in one.
You at work right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right. They don't call you. Sure, they don't call you work wife to nobody.
No.
Yeah. What about work sister, work cousin?
No.
He said no.
All right, beautiful.
All right.
See, we got women at work they even feeling some type of way.
Right.
Sam Silk Show, hello.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
I'm good, bro.
Sam, I'm calling with regard to this work-wife situation.
Yes, sir.
And I can feel this woman. She says scale back. But, Sam, there's an issue here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this secretary or assistant has overstepped her bounds. This man has a wife. If it was my wife, and my wife came to me with that concern, then I would look into it because you will respect my wife.
Right.
It's not a matter of her being controlling. It's a matter that you're interacting with my wife, period. So let's put the brakes on that, whatever it is. And that's my feeling, Sam.
All right. Good job, man. Thanks a lot. All right. Look, I got to read this. Somebody just said, please don't say my name. They're work wife.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me open my phone back up. Please don't use my name. Hi, Sam. I am a work wife. That name was not given by me, but my coworkers. I have been an administrative, I guess is what she said, admin, to my company president for over 10 years. His wife has to relax. The administrator should always be respectful of their marriage and, in my opinion, should be friends with her. I go to family events and work events. The friendship has built over years of me covering his stuff and making sure that nothing is forgotten. If you email him and he's out of the office, I will reply as him, and no one would know the difference. I have to be on my game at all times to be able to fill the responsibilities perfectively. On the flip side, I feel a little jealous of my, oh man, it went too quick. I hate when your Facebook moving. Damn it. Anyway, I can't, where was I at? Don't you hate that when you read and it jump? Get a notification, where was I at? Okay, I have to be on my game at all times to be able to, okay, I read the part right. Okay, on the flip side, I feel a little jealous of my husband's administrator. So I understand how she feels. It's a hard dynamic to stomach as a wife. And for transparency purposes, my husband is aware of the term, and he knows there's nothing going on.
I mean, I don't feel that she feels anything is going on, but when you are an administrator and in an office setting, you kind of have to have some type of dominance when you speak. You can't just be like, well,
I don't want y'all to think
is it possible I could speak to him? Because you just saying, hey, this needs to be done. Thank you. This, whatever. You just get to the point and move on with life. I don't know. I don't know what she wants. Just be a friend. Be friends with the lady.
All right. 888-409-0931. Last comments before we wrap it up.
Okay. Let's see. Erica said, I dare him to call her his work wife. No way.
Yeah.
Rashonda said, if she feels nothing is going on, that is okay. But if I felt something was going on and it was only supposed to be a worker at the company, but I found out it was something different. She would act like it was just work when I was around, but just showed up unexpectedly one night and found out it was what I thought, even though everyone said I was just insecure. Ooh.
That heifer showed up at his house.
No, what? No, I guess maybe she showed up at work. Did you show up at work, Rashonda? And
Rashonda showed up at work.
In a situation?
Saw her in the car.
But I feel that, no, you can't be rude to your colleague's spouse and expect that there would be no problems.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't seem rude. It just seems like the lady's doing her job to me.
Yeah, and but to valid points, this whole situation could lead to, again, you wondering, your mind is going and going. He needs to make sure that she's felt comfortable, and he has to lead that discussion some type of way. He might even have to have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
And don't say my wife said. Don't do that one. Just say either. I've observed, and I think that I may be making my wife uncomfortable with certain way that we do things.
Right.
So therefore, I want us to continue how we working, but it's just when it comes to her, I want to make sure I keep, that's the love of my life. I want to make sure that I make that I never put her in a situation where she feels some type of way.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so this is what I've been observing. I'm going to say, well, my wife said, no, you take care of that. You handle that yourself. Don't ever throw them under the bus like that.
Yeah. I mean, you can't tell from the letter whether or not she's just being insecure, or whether or not the husband dismissing her insecurities is making it worse.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe he is just dismissing her.
Yeah.
And it's causing problems. Who knows?
Yeah. All right. Last comments and we get ready to go.
Okay. Tyrone said, just wait. Her insecurities will ruin this relationship.
Yeah.
And Tiffany said, if you know nothing is going on, why trip?
Why you even tripping? Continue to be the great wife that you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have fun with your husband. And then have it, what you already said, he already told you there's nothing going on. You feel there's nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't interfere with him making money.
Absolutely.
Y'all money.
Absolutely.
That's y'all bread. Can't do that. Yeah.
You can't mess with the money, but she also can't be allowed to interfere in the relationship.
Yeah. Because folks do be creeping on the job.
Yeah.
We've done many letters on that before. Folks creeping on the job. But hey, did Rashad come back and tell you what she found out?
No, she didn't.
Did she come on the job? What did you catch? What did you find out wasn't really what it was? Is she still there? If you still there, tell us.
Rashonda, what happened?
We want to know what happened. We all in your business. All right, guys, we do it again next week. SamSilkwithAY.com. You can watch this, share it with your friends, and get their take. Those who at work and put in #WorkWife and see what folks got to say. Sam Silk Show.